Hey everyone, Ryzen here.
And Liz.
And welcome to the Bills at Patriots preview, which for some bizarre reason is for the division. The Bills at 10-4, I don't know. Really damn good. Through the injury report, and it's not good. Jonathan Jones is out with a groin. He hasn't even participated in practice. Not likely to be back to the playoffs, so he's the best slot corner in football right now. The best player on the Bills offensively, in this game at least, is Cole Beasley, and I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, obviously the Bills are more of a run team, but Cole Beasley is going to be a problem. He's the slot corner. They like to run 3 wide receiver sets in Buffalo, so that's problematic. Let's see. We got Jaquan Bentley with a knee. Jamie Collins out of nowhere is on the injury report. He wasn't on there, I think, Tuesday, so I don't know when that happened. But that's not good. Bentley you can make do without. Collins is really, really important. Hopefully he's all right. Edelman does not look good right now. He's going to probably play because the game's too important.
Right.
I mean, he can't not play. So, unless he's really hurt, even if he just is a decoy,
yep,
he's got to be out there. Jason McCourty. I hope to God McCourty's ready to go with Jones out. So, otherwise, Juwan Williams will be playing the whole game.
It's all right. He's their second round pick, right?
Yeah, well, he has barely any experience, so it's a big problem. The Bills, their tackle, Ty Nasiki, however you pronounce his name. He's been out. He hasn't practiced. I don't think he's practiced like all week. So he's not going to play. He's ruled out. And then defensive tackle Corey Liucci with his knee is limited, questionable. The Bills are basically healthy. Yeah, Jamie Collins was added Wednesday, it looks like. On the plus side, Danny Shelton came off, so that's good. Brady's not technically on the injury report, but he's still been nursing that elbow. So
yeah, they keep talking about it like in practice when they have gotten footage of him. They notice he's like shaking his arm out.
It's not
stuff like that.
Enough to be on the injury report, but it is there. Something to keep in mind. So, luckily for the Patriots, this is a home game because otherwise on the road in Buffalo they would have a pretty big problem, I would think. But
well, they did beat them already in the
road. But that was with a healthy defense. With Jones out, I wouldn't be surprised if they put Gilmore on Beasley instead of Brown, or who's their other receiver? Probably Josh Brown. They put him on, but Robert Foster probably put him on Brown, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him cover Beasley. They might double Beasley in the slot. I don't know. But we'll see. Defense has got to play well, and they got to force turnovers. The one thing that's nice about Josh Allen is that he is a turnover machine.
If he has a bad day, right.
And he has kind of regressed. He had like 4 weeks where he was excellent. And then he remembered, oh, I'm Josh Allen. Let me go back to being Josh Allen right when they play the damn Ravens. Thanks, Buffalo.
I think the other thing that the Patriots on offense are going to have to be wary of, and this will be a matchup thing they'll figure out, is what's his name? Tre'Davious White? Is that his name? Who's the corner who's got stats White, just as good as Gilmore?
Almost as good.
Almost as good. He's got the same number of picks. He's got, I think his yards are like slightly less than Gilmore.
He's like third or fourth best corner in the league right now.
Right. So that's the guy
they're going to stay away from him.
Yeah, basically.
If I'm Buffalo, I don't put him on Edelman because I think Edelman's too hurt, but they'll probably put him on Edelman, which is foolish.
And then the Pats will just...
But we'll see. I mean, offensively, I don't know what they're going to do. Their offense sucks, guys. I mean...
There's nothing else to say.
Their offense sucks. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they're not going to be able to run the ball. Essentially, the game has got to come down to the defense gets some turnovers, and maybe Brady throws a couple of touchdowns on a short field, and they win the game. That's really what it is. I'd like to see more out of Sanu. I'd like to see Edelman motioned outside, sort of maybe see if you can draw the safety out of there with Edelman because they're probably going to double him, and see if Sanu can actually be worth something inside. Use James White out of the backfield. If I'm Buffalo, I'd probably put a corner on White, but hopefully they're not smart enough to do that. if you get matchups against linebackers, you can take advantage of White and maybe try to get some outside runs with Michelle
aren't they
going.
the team that they destroyed with the run last year? They ran like 200 yards on them.
Yeah, which was a weird game because Buffalo had like the best rush defense that year.
Yeah, that was last
But
year.
that was a team that could run on anybody. I mean, that was a different team.
Yeah,
You had James Devlin, you had Rob Gronkowski, you had Dwayne Allen. Dwayne Allen's one of the best blocking tight ends in football.
That's true.
Terrible receiver, but he's a great blocker. And Gronkowski was a great blocker, even when he was regressed.
And that's why the offense is hurting this year.
I mean, they basically have one offensive lineman that's any good right now, and that's Tooney.
Yeah.
Who should have been in the Pro Bowl, by the way. I mean, despite the fact that everybody around him sucks, Tooney has been excellent.
Right.
And he's given up, like one sack all year? I mean, the guy's good. The rest of them suck.
Flat out.
So, look, they need more out of the line. They need more out of the run game. They got to win this game. If they can win this game, they wrap up the division. And hopefully, Kansas City will lose. If Kansas City loses,
then we're good.
We got the second seed. If the Ravens lose too, then we have to play next week no matter what, because if the Ravens lose twice,
we could
get the first seed.
It'd be a miracle, but...
Well, the Ravens are playing Cleveland. I know that sounds ha-ha Cleveland, but Cleveland's had Baltimore's number. I don't know why.
Yeah, but the problem with Cleveland right now is that all the players want out. Despite the fact that they're saying they don't want out.
Cleveland blew out the Baltimore Ravens earlier in the year. They're the only team that seems to have figured out Baltimore.
I don't know.
So, no, they have their number. I don't know why, but Cleveland has Baltimore's number. They've always had their number.
There's a lot of crazy playoff scenarios like now. Like if we lost and the Bills won and the Chiefs won or the Chiefs lost, there's all these weird scenarios.
We can drop to the wild card, which, by the way,
please don't.
These wild card rules need to change because we having teams that are like 12. I mean, the Bills. Assuming things go as they're likely to, the Bills probably end the season 11-5. I'm sorry, they should not be a wild card.
No.
They should have a home game.
Right.
If they're a wild card team, because they're going to play a team with
They'll blow out whoever they play.
Well, they might play a team with a worse record.
Right.
I mean, look at Dallas. Dallas is going to win their division likely with a
this
losing record.
This weekend will decide who wins. They're playing the Eagles.
I know, but they're going to have probably a losing record and have a home game in the playoffs because it's insane.
Stupid. Right.
I like the two wild cards, but make it so that if the wild card has a better record than the divisional winner, then they get the home field game.
That would be simple enough to do.
It's not that complicated.
It's not asking for that much, really.
I mean, that's a simple fix.
Right.
Right now, you're rewarding teams in bad divisions.
Yeah. So
why does Dallas get a home game?
This game's really important. That's what it comes down to.
Whatever. My guess is the Ravens are probably going to either win or they're certainly not going to lose 2 in a row.
No, I doubt it.
They have to play Pittsburgh, maybe. Well, Pittsburgh will be desperate, so
right.
It's possible, but unlikely. But they got to get to number 2. And then hopefully Baltimore's inexperience at quarterback costs them in the playoffs.
Right.
And we'll see what happens. But for right now, they got to beat Buffalo. And then they end the season at home against Miami. That should be a gimme.
They should win that game, no problem.
So this is the game that matters.
Yeah, I guess they practiced in the stadium this week as if it was a playoff game because that's how important it is.
I mean, best case scenario is probably the Ravens just win, and the Chiefs lose, and the Patriots win, and we could just the number 1 seed to be wrapped up already. We can't get it at that point. Just rest everybody the last week.
Yeah.
Give Miami the game.
Right.
And then,
move on.
But we'll see what happens. I'm going to predict a low-scoring game, 14-12.
I'm going to say 21-10 again because it's been pretty good. It's been fairly accurate in most of the games except last week, which was an outlier, but whatever.
We'll see.
It's a 4:30 game Saturday on NFL Network. I'm sorry, most people probably won't have that, so you'll have to go to a bar to watch it. Yeah. But we'll do our midday stream and recap after.
Actually, is Sunday Ticket going to have that game?
I think so. It's on the NFL Network. Probably.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Find out.
I think we have it because we've watched stuff on there before.
We should have it, but whatever.
If not, we'll go to a bar.
All right. This is Ryzen.
And Liz.
Thanks for watching. Take care.